Hi. Thanks for stopping by the My Reader Minutes. If you're new here, welcome. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. Now let's dive in. I wanted to talk about Wanda's live. The live in the car, and then the live when she got to Tisha and Marceau's house. She was babysitting her grandkids. I just wanted to tell y'all, I rolled my eyes through this whole live. I rolled my eyes. I can't believe that Wanda is so immature. To be at her big age, she is so immature. Isn't she in her 50s? Isn't she in her 50s, y'all? I'm not understanding. I understand allegedly that she didn't make it out of middle school. That's what the word is on the street, allegedly. Clearly, her maturity level didn't reach any further than that either because she's still there. She's still stuck. Now, I understand as a mom, you want to protect your kids. I get that all day, right? But Tisha is grown. GROWM. Grown. Tisha's a grown woman. Now, you can be Tisha's voice piece. We're used to Wanda being that, right? But tell me why she was attacking. I understand why they don't like Mel. I get, it's history there, right? And there's no way that's something that's been in the making for some time. Okay, she went after Mel on TV. They have footage of her going after Mel for whatever reason. I can't even remember why she went after Mel. She was running after that. Remember in front of Madani, whatever the Destiny shop was. She ran after her to do something. Anyway, Mel got to put off the show and for talking about her kids and being in making it a hostile environment. I get that. So she's mad at Mel. I get it. She'll be mad at herself, but you understand the dynamic there. But why is she going after Dr. Shanita Foster? When all Shanita did was show Tisha who she was. She showed Tisha who she was. She didn't say nothing nasty to Tisha. She didn't call Tisha any names. She didn't say that she was dumb as a doorknob. She didn't say, oh, you got 3 degrees, but you can't spell and you can't speak. She didn't say any of that. She didn't say none of that. All she told her, well, you know how she started off. She told Melanie, watch her. Secondly, she let her know, you picked the ops to be friends with, to ride with. You picked the ops. Regardless of what your so-called friend over here has told you, what she felt as though the ops did to her, you've sided with the op. Therefore, you're not her friend. And she's okay with that, if that's who you chose. But she's not Melanie's friend. That's all she said. Now, she didn't say it in those particular words. I am clearly paraphrasing, but she broke it down for Tisha. She had to, because she had to let her know. It was your actions. No, you didn't verbally say that, but your actions spoke volumes. You know how Melanie picking the room for you and Kimmy spoke volumes? You picking the ops to ride with speaks volumes. And she just broke it down for Tisha. I don't understand why Wanda feels as though she needed to go after Shanita's looks, calling her a she-man. I don't care how tall she is. She's like some big Amazon. She is tall. She's an ex-athlete. She says she was an ex-athlete. I don't know what she played. I guess she played basketball. I don't know what she played. But was all that necessary to come after her looks? There's plenty of things that people could come after Wanda for. And when they get fed up, they do. Check out Melanie's live. She didn't, she let it go. She was tired of her. Tired of her. Now, I know that she talked about Sharnita sharing with us that she had thoughts of unaliving herself at one point and that she struggled with that and that she's a survivor of it. Evidently she attempted it, but she didn't take herself out. Why are you joking about that when someone very close to you, near and dear, allegedly did it to herself? According to what she kind of confirmed in her live, but some of the surrounding circumstances of her death lead you to believe that maybe that's what happened. I don't have any proof. But if that were the case, why are you coming after someone else who has struggled with that? That's not a laughing matter. Mental health is a real thing. Can y'all tell me why Wanda feels as though that, see, again, maturity level. She's here. My shoulder, she's here. And she's 50 some years old. What? Why Wanda feels as though she needs to come down to the internet and be insulting to anybody is appalling to me. Tisha never says a word. Never. Always mums the word for her. Because, again, she lets her mom be her mouthpiece. And we get that. She's been doing it. I don't understand it. But we get it. Doesn't make much sense. Because the stuff that she says be so off the wall and crazy. I don't understand none of her analogies. She said Tisha was a whole football team. Huh? And everybody on the sideline is jealous of Tisha. Tell me, give me one thing, and I'm only asking for one thing. Why would we be jealous of Tisha? Give me one thing. I have a house, and it's bigger than Tisha's. I have a man, and he ain't no piece of man. I have a nice job. This ain't my bread and butter. I'm not even getting paid for this. I like doing this because I just like it. But I'm able to take care of myself and my mother. I take care of my mom. Tell me why I would be jealous of Tisha. Because she got a TV show? That's the only thing she got that I don't. I don't care to be on TV. It took me I don't know how many years to come on YouTube, even though I've always had a YouTube channel. That's not been my thing. Tell me why. Give me one reason why anybody would be jealous of Tisha. If anybody's jealous of Tisha, it's Wanda. Because Tisha is living a life that Wanda probably wanted to live. Am I wrong? If anybody's jealous of Tisha, it's her damn mama. And what got me with Wanda, she kept going into how Melanie feels as though she can't be talked about. Why can't she be talked about? Well, Melanie was making a point. If Carlos is leadership, he shouldn't be joining in on any fun making of people that he works with. If he is supposed to be leadership, he's not supposed to be doing that. It's called being ethical. He didn't break any rules. He didn't break any policies. He didn't break any laws. But it's about being ethical. That's on any job. You don't want to walk into an office and your manager and his manager are sitting there talking about you in a degrading way. laughing and joking behind your back. I'm not saying they're firing you. They're not saying that you got to go, but they're laughing at you as a person. That's humiliating. And I understand why she said that. She doesn't need to chime in. Now, if Dr. Heavenly wants to say her piece and commentate and do her little spin because that's her character for Dr. Heavenly, then Dr. Heavenly, you do that. But Carlos, it, I don't know. I compare Carlos to Andy Cohen, and the reason being is because I feel like that's who Carlos wants to emulate. I feel like, my opinion, right? And when Andy has people on the show, on his Watch What's Happening Live, he will question, his cast members for his housewife franchises and ask them about different people, and he'll kiki with them, but it's a different type of kiki. Like, he'll get them to do it. And not to say that he shouldn't be doing that either. He probably shouldn't be doing that either, but it's different though. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not really personal with Andy, where Carlos, it could be a little bit of personal feeling wrapped up in that. I don't know. My opinion again, okay? But that's where Melanie was going with that whole thing. And she made a big to do about that. Talking about how she shouldn't be calling Elaine. She needs to, address her as doctor because she's a real doctor. Again, another dig at Melody because she got an honorary degree. An honorary doctorate degree. So there she go. And I guess it's higher than what Tisha has received. Now, Tisha has gone to school, and that's why she values people going to school and earning what they get, because she's gone and got her 3 degrees. She don't have a doctorate, but I mean, she's got an MBA. I'm not knocking Tisha. Tisha has gone to school and did what she had to do, and she has the paper to prove that she went to school and she earned whatever that was. Nobody's knocking Tisha. Is anybody jealous of Tisha? No, not over here anyway. Sorry. And she kept saying that she can't wait until the next episode because she wants to see what Destiny's going to say to Melanie. Like Destiny's going to pull the covers off some things about the relationship between Martell's mistress and her. And based on the trailer, it looks as though she tells Melody that Melody was calling her up saying she was trying to teach her how to cheat respectfully. Okay, I don't know. That was a topic at one point in one of the earlier episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville about respectful cheating. Now, whether or not she had that conversation with Ariane, I don't know. We don't know. But I'm thinking not. But we'll find out, right? Well, at least we'll find out as much as they're going to give us. She said she can't wait for that because she said whatever she's been telling us for the past 5 or 6 seasons is getting ready to come out. Because I told y'all she was a sister wife. Wanda. Really? Really? All I know is this. Just like Destiny is about to spill the beans on whatever she thinks she might have, or however it was cut up to lead us to believe that she had something. I know the same trailer, the longer trailer that showed Martell spilling the beans on Marceau and Tisha. Right? I think and I'm paraphrasing again, but supposedly him and Marceau screwed women together. Now, I don't know if at the same time or whatever, but they screwed the same women. That's how I took it. And he said Tisha was messing with his boy. His boy, one of his buddies, not Marceau. And Destiny was standing there grinning up in Martell's face. Because you know why? She already knows. That's why they keep Destiny close. Destiny knows. And she was looking up at Martell smiling. Like, you about to spill the beans on all this. And then what was Tisha's response? Where are the pictures? Where are the pictures? Tisha, go ahead with them pictures. Go ahead. Because it don't matter. If people got pictures or not, you still going to deny that it ain't you or ain't Marceau, it ain't, whoever. But when that trailer or when that episode airs, I don't want to hear Wanda say nothing about Martell. Nothing. I don't want her to say nothing about Martell. I don't want Tisha and them to say nothing about Martell because they've been Team Martell all the way up until watch. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. Girl, I rolled my eyes through this entire live. Cause I can't believe how immature and silly sounded that she, oh my God. She just, oh my gosh. And she's supposed to be in her 50s, y'all. I know people in their 50s and they act nothing like her. Nothing. I've never seen Wanda say anything negative or derogatory about Tisha. Now, most moms will admit, well, yeah, my son, did my daughter, yeah, I get that, but that's still my baby. She's never said that. Never said that. She put Tisha up here because that's where Tisha want to be, and Tisha's used to that treatment. That's why when things were going awry, when Kimmy called herself hanging out with Mel, and Tisha stopped getting invited. Remember, that was it. That was an issue. Wanda didn't like that because Tisha didn't like it. Then all of a sudden, Kimmy had to show loyalty to her because she was a Scott. Remember that? Tisha runs back and tells Wanda stuff, how she's feeling, and then Wanda just goes for it. That's Tisha stuff. And by all means, if that's what her mother wants to do, fine. But don't go after people's mental health. Don't go after people's looks. Because they got plenty to come after you about. Trust and believe. You and Tisha. Now, I'm not a millimeter, but I like to be on the side of right. There's things that Mel does that I don't always agree with. Like, I didn't like the fact that with the whole Nell situation on the trip where she kept saying, well, you're the mentor, you're the oldest, so I gave you like, why does her being the oldest have to do anything, Mel? I thought that was kind of mean. I didn't like that. So I don't agree with everything that Melody does. But I have taken an opportunity to listen to other bloggers that aren't millimeters, melanuts, or whatever they're calling them. And they are Team Wanda or they're Team Tisha. I've listened to them just to get a perspective. Like, why are they going up for them like that? Why are they going up for them so hard? And they talk about the millimeters. But my whole thing is, y'all not doing nothing no different than what the millimeters are doing. Like, the millimeters go hard for Melanie, and you can't say this, you can't say that. Well, they ain't doing the same thing over there for Wanda and Tisha. I don't see no difference. But nobody's looking at the big picture. They all took each side of that conversation at the table about, why Shanita going so hard on Tisha? She shouldn't have had her own room. She this, then the other, blah, 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 blah. She knew all about Tisha when she got to that table. Melody told her about, and then on the other side, she read Tisha up. She read Tisha. Then it depends on whose side you're on and how you see it. like to be on the side of right. And the only thing I saw in that conversation was that Shanita just showed Tisha who she was. She never said anything bad about Tisha. She didn't say anything was wrong about what Tisha did. But she let her know, you're not Melody's friend. You're not. Because you chose the op. That's what I saw. Now, anybody different, please leave comments below and let me know how you saw that. That's how I saw it. My opinion. I'm entitled to it. Y'all, this live. Woo. I just don't understand. They need to stop Wanda from coming on live. They need to stop. Stop her. I'm serious. I rolled my eyes so hard one time I thought they were gonna be stuck. Can't believe this lady. She is 50-some years old acting like. But her maturity level, to me, in my opinion, reflects how far she went in school. That's where she is. That's where she stayed. And Wanda is stuck. And she feels like going to bat for her daughter means belittling anybody that comes for her. I'm gonna wait to see how they handle this Martell situation though. Just like she can't wait for Destiny to say whatever she gotta say to Mel, I can't wait for Martell to get fed up and start telling on Marceau and Maurice, because they all was out there together. Boom. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Does somebody need to take Miss Wanda's phones from her? Does somebody need to suspend her accounts for a second? Because she is out of line. Way out of order. Y'all be blessed. Peace.